Hi, my name is Steve. This is Fran. We're going to rate the best built-in refrigerators. Built-in refrigerators are compressor tops, and there's a few of them out there now. What do you think of these?
Yeah, so it's funny because they've seemed to kind of not go away, but there's a lot more going towards the integrated, which we're going to do in a different episode. So like you said, today we're going to focus on top compressor built-in refrigerators. I like them. So it depends on brand and model, and we're going to get into some of the differences.
I like the top compressors in stainless steel because they look like a restaurant refrigerator, which is was kind of the look. I like the integrated. It's better with panels, although you can do both, either or. Anyway, let's get started.
One more point I'll say too, for the height challenge folks too, sometimes those top compressors kind of push everything down a little bit too, whereas the integrateds definitely get a little bit taller. So yeah, definitely a little difference there.
84, but 12, 12, 18 inches is compressor, so it's good.
All right, so let's jump right into it. So we're going to start, we're not going to say necessarily specific models here, but we're going to go brand by brand. So we're going to start with JennAir as a brand. So give me your thoughts there.
Well, JennAir and KitchenAid, the same fridge, essentially. The rebellious JennAir added a black interior. It's like, yeah, okay, you're opening a door to see a black interior. That makes it $500 more somehow. I don't love them versus the other things. It depends on how they're priced. I think that they're priced 10, 11, 12,000 for 48, which is typically what we're going to be rating here. One compressor, two evaporator, no real temperature controls like say a Monogram or some of the other ones. I would say it's B-.
Yeah, I agree there. And I would definitely say, the black interior is kind of one of those love it or hate it type things. And a lot of people, it can be a really dark interior. I will say the lighting's pretty good on the inside, but the dark interior is definitely not for everyone. Also installation, just, when you are doing custom panels on those, sometimes you need to account for additional air clearances and things like that. So definitely want to make sure you're looking at the specs there real carefully. So
what do you think?
We're going to go with B.
B?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go B. So next we're going to go to the cousin, sister, brother of JennAir here, and we're going to talk about the KitchenAid version. Well,
it's the same thing of what we just said, only with a white interior, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it depends on the price. Again, if it's cheaper, you go with the KitchenAid, unless you want to show your visitors the inside of a black fridge, perhaps. But I'd say B, B-. No one's really buying it under the KitchenAid label that we carried it.
Better price point. If you are looking for integrated, fully flush with the cabinets, the KitchenAid doesn't really give you that option, whereas the JennAir does. So definitely would go B there too.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's go with Monogram.
I actually like this fridge. The new one's kind of the lighted back to it. I like that that each shelf has got the temperature, the compressor, the vents on it, so it distributes air. I love that crisper drawer, where you can quickly thaw, quickly freeze something. I think the price is decent for what it is. I really like the fridge.
Yep, dual compressor, the electronic belly drawer. And again, we'll note that this is really on their 42 and 48 inch side by sides, whereas their new bottom mounts are kind of gone to the non-top compressor. But for someone that really likes that side-by-side style, I think it's a really good value there, and you can pair those together in promotions with a full kitchen package as well.
Yeah, they're giving you what, $4,500 to buy the hearth oven, so it's decent. I think it's probably an A when you consider the price.
Let's go with an A. Next, we're going to go with Viking. What are your thoughts there? So we've talked Viking a few times here on this show.
It's a great story. This was originally an Amana. Amana made this fridge, and when it was Amana sold to Goodman Holdings Corp, Viking bought the tooling in the fridge, but they never moved anything from Iowa until very recently. I think this really hurt the company, quite honestly. Single compressor, single evaporator, lots of repair way back when, but we haven't carried Viking in 7 or 8 years, and they've got the right guy in charge, and I think Middleby invest in it, and I love the label. I would say this would be if it was when we carried it, it'd be like not even on the board. It'd be like a D, but I got to believe it's a B or C.
Yeah, I'd probably go C. Real basic interior. Like you said, single compressor, single evaporator. It's almost like, we say this in ranges sometimes. It's more like a pro style refrigerator where it's really kind of that freestanding features at best, I would definitely go see there.
Okay, let's go see.
Let's talk True. Definitely a little bit different. Let's talk about True as a brand.
Yeah, this is really, we're going to get into Sub-Zero. This is really the only brand that can challenge them for what is the best made fridge. But you know, I love the colors. If you after this video go on True's website, just make your own fridge with 13 colors and 6 hinges. You can get green with brass and all that. And it's all solid stainless steel. It is really a heavy fridge. If you like that look, this is as good as it gets. The only one problem with it is you can put a panel on it, which is what 50 to 60% of what people do, even though I still think the style calls for stainless. You get it with a window inside. This thing is really built well. I really like this fridge. Yeah, really kind of true commercial professional style. Love the kind of the proud hinges that you get there. Tons of customizable, very customizable. And just with the difference in colors in the interior and the size of the interior as well, I think it's really a really nice refrigerator. In general, 3-year parts and labor warranty as well. They definitely stand behind it. American company. Yeah. I think it's a great refrigerator. And they just started to come up. They had this kind of in those larger side-by-sides. Now you're starting to see them in that 36-inch bottom freezer as well. So I think they're really kind of doing a good job entering the most popular segments of that market too. I'm going to go at least an A. I'm going to go A. Yeah, I'm going to go A too. Okay. It could be an S. If you like that look, like that commercial look, the fridge is about as good as it gets from a construction standpoint. Yeah, there's no question.
All right, next we're going to talk about Sub-Zero. You know, really kind of probably one of the most popular names in this category.
This is the name in this category. I think they sell most of it. They've been around selling this type of stuff for forever. And they have the most, I mean, there isn't a fridge possibility you can't get from French door, side by side, bottom mount. You get it all in any particular size you want. There's the air cleaner. You can get a Pro to look like a True. You can panelize it, get it in stainless, get a window. The only thing is it's not really, it's the least available product we sell. And that's probably because they have a lot of proprietary stuff in there. And when one of their suppliers of that proprietary thing went out, probably during COVID, it put them back a little bit. And they're extraordinarily popular. I think you take all these names that we just mentioned, you multiply them by 10, you still don't have the sales with Sub-Zero. So it's still probably the best product. I like the story. It's made in Wisconsin and Arizona, family-owned company going up against much bigger competition. So it's either an A and S for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, dual compressor, really kind of one of the more reliable products on the market. The air scrubber that really does a nice job keeping the food fresher for longer there. Tons of different styles. Like you said, you know, one of their newer ones I really, really like is that 48-inch French door. And really, we're talking about their classic series there. Definitely at least an A for me. I think just with the new models as well, you know, revamped lighting, really, really phenomenal LED lighting in there, revamped shelving. They've kind of gone away from going where a lot of others are tending to go with the stainless steel interior. They find kind of that classic look with the white, with the stainless accents and better lighting fits better. And, you know, it's hard to argue. It's certainly a really popular
It's probably the name, sure. And they get the new split climate, so the more air goes into the humidity draws. It's either an A or an S for me. The only problem with it is availability.
Yeah.
It's still 9 months to over a year to get one of them.
We'll go with an A since availability. How's that?
Okay, fine.
All right, let's go BlueStar.
It's interesting, you know, they make a pretty good fridge. You can get 1,000 different colors, 10 different trims, so you can make this thing really, really unique. I really like the company. You know, they're family-owned, American, Pennsylvania-based company. Much smaller. Their story is we'll fit a sheet pan. And that's always been the story in every one of their appliances. I like them. I don't think you get the air scrubbing, but you get a stainless interior, so probably don't need it as much. But I like the product. I like the company. I like their management team. You know, they're very responsive, good company.
Yeah, definitely like a True where you can kind of fully customize it, any color from custom to really any color on the market that you see, or you kind of give them a color sample and they'll match it to there too. Different than maybe some of the other brands as far as sizing goes, where they kind of only have it in a 30 and a 36, where some of the others are really in the larger size.
48.
But really, phenomenal fridge, true kind of that commercial style, proud hinges, kind of like the true there where we were talking. I'd probably go a B just because it's a little bit more limited in size and availability, but I really do like the fridge. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And final one on the list here, we're going to talk about LG Studio.
I don't like the fit and finish of this very much. However, I do like the company. I think LG, they're the most reliable refrigerator we sell. This one has a dispenser. It's less expensive at $9,000. Stainless inside of this? Or?
Stainless accents, mostly some stainless down in the drawers, but mostly white interior.
Decent, inexpensive alternative. The compressor will work. The ice dispenser will work. It's just stainless though.
Yeah, exactly. It's only available in a 42-inch. It's a nice, for someone that wants to get into that kind of built-in professional refrigerator, it's a really attractive price point to kind of enter into that market. A lot less than maybe some of the other competitors, but certainly comparatively, there's certainly better options out there. But again, you're paying more for those too. So I think it's a really good option in that price point.
So for price, you give it a B?
Let's give it a B.
Everything's either B or A, no S's.
No S's again. I don't know, when's the last time we gave an S in general? We're going to have to give an S at some point here.
All right, well, that's it for built-in refrigerators. If you like this format, please click and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.